Hello, Math 7 students. We are beginning our next lesson, and it is going to be video 7. No, let me make sure. Video, I think it is 15? Yeah, video 15. Sorry, I was trying to figure out my counting system here. So we did video 14, now we're going to do video 15, and it's called Mixed Numbers, and you can find it in my comp book on page 40, so I'm going to turn there now. So here I am on page 40 of my comp book, and the title is called Mixed Numbers. The goal for today we will understand why we change mixed numbers to fractions greater than 1, also known as improper fractions. Okay? The question that I want you to be thinking about is, what does a mixed number really show us? You should be able to answer that question by the time we get finished with today's lesson. So some things that I need you to know, and I'm pretty sure that most of you probably already know this, but we need to explain why it works the way that it does. So this is considered a mixed number right here. The reason why it's called a mixed number is because it mixes a whole number and a fraction together, and that's what gives us the mixed number. But your job is to figure out, what does a mixed number really mean? And so we start by saying that the big number that is written bigger than the fraction is considered a whole number, and then this part of the mixed number is called the fraction. So a mixed number is when you write a whole number and a fraction together. But that doesn't tell us why we have it. The reason that we have mixed numbers is because you're trying to figure out how many pieces make a whole. Okay, so we're looking at this, and if this is a whole number, how many different pieces made up that whole number? Well, the way that we figure that out is by looking at the denominator. The denominator is the bottom number of the fraction, and the denominator answers this question. So go back to this question, how many pieces make up this whole number? Well, there has to be 2 groups of 4 pieces. So if you look right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes up one whole. 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes up another whole. And then the fraction represents the part that is not quite full. Okay? So to answer the mixed numbers, we can draw pictures of them. So we have 2 wholes, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 2. And then 3/4 of a whole means that we only have 3 out of the 4 present. So right here you can see it. We have 2 and 3/4. But what we're trying to do is we're trying to figure out how to change a mixed number into a fraction greater than 1. So what you do after you draw it out is you count the total pieces. So you answer this question. How many total pieces do you see? Well, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there are 11 total pieces. Remember, the denominator makes the whole. So 11 what? And you say 11/4. So we can now figure out that 2 and 3/4 is the same as 11/4. Okay? So I want you to try it. There's a couple of examples. I'm actually going to help you with 2 of them, and then I'm going to leave the last one for you to do by yourself. This is what we're going to be practicing in class tomorrow. So first things first, we have 3 and 2/5. Okay, so first question we ask ourselves is, how many pieces make up a whole? And the answer was 5. And then how many wholes do we have? We have 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3. So we've covered the 3. And now we have 2 out of the 5 for the rest. And so this would represent 2/5. Okay? So we drew them all out, and now our next job is to count them. Okay, so count the pieces. All right, so here we go. We're counting the pieces. Count them with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So there's 17 pieces. But the question is 17 what? And you say 17/5. So our fraction greater than 1, or our improper fraction, is 17/5. So we now know that 3 and 2/5 is the same as 17/5. Okay? Hopefully you're being able to see that. Okay, let's try one more together, and then you have to do one by yourself. The other one is 4 2/7. So we're going to do 4 2/7. So remember how we begin. How many pieces make a whole? 7. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 4. And then I only have 2 of the next. So that would be 2 out of the 7, or 2/7. Now we have to count our pieces. So I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So how many pieces? 30. 30 what? 37ths. So now we know that 4 2/7 is the same as 37ths. Okay? All right, my darlings, you have to do this one. Okay? This is the one you have to do by yourself to practice. Let's go back for a minute just to talk about, today we will understand why we change mixed numbers to fractions greater than 1. The reason why we do this is because once they are in this form, then we can use this form to do other things. So that's the reason why. You have to answer this question, though. What does a mixed number really show us? You have to answer that question. So 2 things I will be checking for tomorrow. You need to do this one, convert this 2 5/8 into a fraction greater than 1, or improper fraction. Also, I would like you to answer that question for us. All right, my dears, that is it for today. Have a good one. Bye.